Hello folks, this is Charlie Hibbs saying hello from Kansas City, Kansas. Just wanted to come in and make a little bit of a video. I've had an introduction video, a couple of little crappy videos. Not real comfortable in front of the camera, and I admire the people who do and keep this YouTube pipe smoking community going. It takes a lot of effort for these people, I'm certain. It's no little feat for me, that's for sure. The thing's hardly going, I just opened it. Tin's still a little moist. Cornell and Deal, Black Frigate, rum top. Really good, but it comes a little moist. Gotta let it dry out a day or two. I leave them in these type of bags. That way, it gets it dried out if it comes a little moist, and I'll carry it around with me a lot easier than tins. That's just what I do. So why am I here? I'm here to show off a little bit of my tobacco collection. I think everybody likes to do it. I've been putting off making one of these cellar humidor type tours. I smoke cigars and pipes, a little bit of both. Much more of a pipe smoker, as it's much more economical. But I do enjoy premium cigars. I smoke a couple a week, and I'm gonna show my humidor, but I was smoking a pipe. I mainly smoke a pipe. I don't want to come off like a cigar aficionado, some crap like that. Let's see, what do we have here to get started? I made a little bit of a video. I don't think I shared it on YouTube. I put it on my Facebook page about Dunhill and why I think they're the best tobacconist overall, or blender, however you want to say it. They really do a great job with everything they do, from pipe tobacco, even Evil cigarettes my wife smokes, and cigars. I got these Dunhill Heritages. Get a pack of 10 for, I don't remember, it was pretty reasonable. They're kind of a single note smoke, but real good smoke. I really enjoy the flavor. The 1907s are great too. I smoke a lot of those. I got one of those in here. Got a couple of these Heritage, one in Robusto, Churchill. Got a Rocky Patel, Connecticut. I always leave my cigars in the wrapper. I don't have the best conditions. I live in Kansas. It gets humid, it gets hot, it gets cold, it gets everything. Sometimes in the same day. So I worry about beetles and things like that. At least it won't carry over to other cigars. My Father cigars. Oh, one of my favorites. I mean, really, Don Pippin, anything. My Father cigars. I love them all. They're all great. I recommend them. I got this. I got the Judge. It's a great cigar. All these are great. If I have them, I love them. I recommend them. There's another one in Maduro. And the Granddaddy is the limited edition. I ain't even going to try to say it. Great cigar. You can see it right there. Comes in real handsome. Like that, like wood, leather, anything like that. I'm kind of into. I haven't had this yet. This is one cigar I haven't had. I'm saving it for the Renfest. Me and my daughter and family, we kind of, her long-term boyfriend, we go every year. It's a lot of fun. We're kind of nerds like that. But I take this, and I'm gonna take this with me. Like I said, I haven't had this yet, but I know all of My Father cigars are just great. I really love them. They're set to my palate. I don't want to go into too great a detail about what you're going to taste or anything. I'm just showing you what I got, and if I pretty much got it, I like it. Nicaraguan Cohiba. I don't like Cuba. Another Dunhill. Presidente Maduro. I think this is the 64 Patron. Patrons are excellent. Always try one if you're new to cigars, and I mean, they're great. I love them. Here's one of these Dunhill 1907s again. And another Don Pippin, imagine that. Lancero. This is a rather interesting smoke. This is the only Lancero I've ever had. I've only had a few of these, but these Pippin cigars are pretty robust, and so the fact this is a little bit thinner kind of mellows it out to me. Really interesting smoke. Another downhill. So just so you guys see what I got, and you know, if I comment or something, I'm a real smoker, and you know, showing off. I know my collection isn't the greatest compared to a lot of people with big fancy things, but I'm rather proud of it. I've you know, the cigars I accumulate, I buy a box, try to save a few and let them set a couple years usually. Putting all my cigar goodies back, because that's, oh, I got a couple boxes of Dunhill Heritage. They're not here. So I smoke a lot of Dunhill, a lot of Patrons, Ashton, Jesus. They're all, you know, if you're smoking a premium cigar, they're pretty good. I usually try to stay $7, $8 a stick. Not exactly the most complex smokes in the world, but you know, I enjoy it. Sometimes you don't always try to think of how I want to say it. You know, sometimes I don't always feel like jacking with a pipe. There is a lot of labor in that, especially out in public. Like sometimes I'll go to the casino, I'll just grab a cigar. I'm only going to be there a couple hours, and so that's what I do. Let me relight this for a second. Now on to the good stuff. I really enjoy pipe tobacco. It's much more sophisticated maybe than your average cigar. I mean, some cigars, when you get, you know, $20+ cigars, can become pretty complex, but I do that a couple times a year. You know, I mainly, like I said, smoke a few cigars a month. I mean, I'm not like a big cigars guy, but this is the tobaccos that I'm currently smoking, or will be smoking in the relatively near future. I'm going to do a second video where I'm going to cover more of what I got in my cellar. But for right now, these are the tobaccos I'm either smoking at the present or will be smoking in the near future. And as you will see, I love McClelland's from Kansas City. They're from Kansas City. Everybody from Kansas City loves people from Kansas City. This is St. James Woods. Great vapor. You know, McClelland's you got to deal with a little bit. I don't mind. I like my tobacco to come a little bit moist. I smoke a lot of Gowith, a lot of McClelland's, C&D, and they're offshoots. You know, when I say McClelland's, I'm, you know, painting that with a broad brush stroke. But here's a Kansas City Pipe Club Beacon Extra. Love that. This is one I've yet to have, but it's from Dan Tobacco. And I don't attempt foreign languages. I don't have a tongue for it, but pipe tobacco, I can get that. Virginia Slice vapor should be good. 5% Perique, light Perique. And his, like I said, I can't go on enough about McClelland's. There's the black and red and black. Sorry, red and black. Great stuff. You get to mix it up. You can do the straight red, straight black percentages. I like to play with it. It's a lot of fun. Really good tobacco. A little bit pricey, but it's fucking life. Christmas cheer. Probably open that relatively soon. What cheer is this? I got a few in the cellars. You will see. Lordy. Well, I think this is 16. We'll go with 16 for right now. I got a lot of this stuff in the box behind me, so bear with me. I'm trying my best. Like I said, I'm not a real good video guy. I just want to participate. You know, that way people know I'm for real. I like to comment, you know, God, Derek Tent, matches. Too many to name. I don't want to start naming people. Bradley, not name other people that, I mean, I love to watch. It's just a lot of fun to get to know people and smoke a pipe with. This is Dark Star. Great tobacco. Stove, Virginia, just great. I love Virginias. Vapor's probably my favorite. I don't know, I hate to say favorite because the whole purpose of pipe tobacco is to smoke different things. I'm the anti-codger. I rarely smoke the same tobaccos back to back. I'll mix it up. I keep 2 pouches. I usually have one with Lata Kita and one without. So, I might have a burley based and then just a Lata Kita mix. Whatever. Anyhow, this is Navy Cavendish. Great stuff. Again, like I said, I smoke a lot of McClellan's, a lot of Galwith. Most of my Galwith is in the cellar, but I got some neat stuff coming out here. This is a jar of what I got left of a 140 anniversary of Savinelli. Everybody knows their pipes are great. They got good tobaccos. I got some coming up. This was Wildflower, and it's relatively light sweetness, a little bit of floral more in the scent. Wasn't a bad tobacco. I'm not a big aromatic guy, as you will see, but I appreciate one every now and again. I smoke usually a few tins a year, but I'm not, like I said, real big into the aromatics. And now to just grab something different from McClellan's. This is Solani. It's got the Syrian Lata Kita. We all know the stories. I got a few in the cellar, but really what you're going to do, aged tobacco they've had since the 70s or 80s, what's the point? But I want to save a few for in the future. Kind of a hoarder when it comes to tobacco. There's a Frog on the Log. This is GLP's Triple Play. This is obviously one I'm dipping into right now. Kind of want using this opportunity to check my cellar, make sure all my tins are in good shape and sealed up, and kind of do when I put it back, I'm going to do a list and see what I got. That way I can keep everything up to date. Presbyterian mixture, real good, light English, good stuff. Like I said, if I got it, pretty much had it, love it. Dane Tobacco, Bill Bailey's Balkan Blend, 4Bs, really good stuff. Love the package, kind of reminds me of Wonka, I don't know, golden ticket. Kind of weird like that. Some Dunhill. Everyone loves Dunhill. Like I said, probably the best across the board. And their tobacco comes pretty well smokable out of the tin. Sometimes slightly moist, but usually let it maybe dry out a little bit when I first open it. But then before it's done, it's usually perfect. And this is the opposite. You got to do a little bit of work with it. And my cat just took out my box. Wicked, wicked animal. This is the Balkan Sobrani. Famous blend, kind of hard to come by. Fortunately, my tobacconist carries it. Scat. So we covered Dunhill, Balkan Sobrani. It's a real good tobacco. I love the cut of it. It's a little bit different, a little unique. You gotta know how to pack it, play with it. You'll get it. It's worth it. Definitely gotta have a tin. Of course, I love Galwith. This is Fire Dance. I'm not a big aromatic guy, but I'm probably going to open this relatively soon with summer heating up. Might be nice. I don't know. I haven't had this one yet, but like I said, I only smoke a handful of aromatics a year. Some of my favorite ones I don't even have right now. See, what is that? Bat with a Hat by F&K. I got some of their stuff in the cellar. It's really good. Worth trying. I mean, that was... lightly sweet, lightly aromatic, I'd say, but really good properties. We're trying, but I don't have very many aromatics on me right now. I don't cellar them, so Galwith's Squadron Leader. I mean, look at it. Love that tin. Love it. See, of course, a Scudo. Everybody love a coin. Great, great tobacco. I try to age my tobaccos. I never open them right when I get them, or rarely. I mean, maybe if it's something I ain't had. I got some Stonehenge coming. I'll probably pop one of those relatively quick, but I'm going to throw the other couple I got in the cellar. Bell's Three Nuns. Most people are familiar with it. Used to be a vapor. Now it's got burley in it, but I love it. Anything Tolkien, I'm a sucker. This one is, I can kind of tell by looking. This is going to be more of the C&D Black Frigate. Love C&D, props to them, of course. This is one of my favorite ones to take to work. I do lawn care, smoke cobs. I put this in the cob. It doesn't get too hot. It's got a good, just base flavor. It doesn't knock you out, but it's just a good smoke. Really love that. Matches. Who doesn't love matches? Seattle Pipe Club, Potlat, or yeah. I've had this before. It's a Vulcan. I don't think it's as good as Bill's Bailey's. I think I did an order and it came with the order. If you spent like $100, you got it or something like that. It's a good smoke. It's just not my favorite, especially for Seattle Pipe Club. Of course, Mississippi River, plum pudding. I don't have any on me right now. Smoke them on the regular. Love them. They're great. GLPs, Quiet Nights, anything Peace does is golden. I've said that before if you've ever seen any of my videos. This isn't McConnell. Keep wanting to say McClellan's. Scottish cake, really good stuff. Had this before, had it in the flake. They have a Scottish flake too. I have some of that, you'll see in the cellar. I really like it. Good stuff. See, I'm getting to the end. Cajun cake. Put this into the wort category. Great. You get a real good value at these tins. Take a while to smoke. I don't know what else there is to say. It's just a vapor, good stuff. Yeah, this Red Virginian Perique, good stuff. Little Fusiliers ration, can't speak today. Hearth and Home, never really read the tin, but I know what they are. Really good stuff. Mock-up of Bengal slices. Love Bengal slices. Love Fusiliers ration, if I could speak. Worth trying. Good tobacco, good price. Dan Tobacco, old iron size. I have a collection of these. Love the tins, love the tin art, love the tobacco. The Midnight Ride was probably the least flattering. It was good. It was just rather bland, but I don't know if I'd buy another tin to smoke. I have one in the cellar for the collection now. I love it. They commemorate the American Revolution. Go America. More GLPs, Quiet Nights, real good. And last but certainly not least, Hermit Tobacco. Made by C&D, basically. Real good stuff. I love all theirs. 10 Russians. This is private stock. Diamond Head. Really like that. It's got some punch. Real meaty. Good smoke. Well, I guess this is about it. This is what I'm smoking currently, or will be this year. I don't know if I'll probably, got a few tins coming. I got a bag of Salty Dogs coming. I'll take that to Renfest with my cigar. Yeah, I just wanted to show my tobacco, show my support for people who make videos on the regular. I'm probably not going to be one of those guys, but this has went better than I expected. Probably won't edit it. Just, like I said, just want to be a part of the community and have people know I'm a real person with real feelings. And even if I don't regard yours. You guys have a wonderful day. Happy 4th. Be safe. Go America.